Inkciyo refers to a garment made of beads that symbolizes the purity of a woman. For centuries, this garment has been worn by female virgins. It covers part of the front of a woman's body from the waist to just below the groin area. The young girls who undergo virginity testing are therefore called intombi zenkciyo. Although the custom has lost popularity over the years, recently more young women have been eager to participate in Inkciyo. The virginity testing is done in the early hours of the morning while it's still dark. According to the founder of Inkciyo Eastern Cape, the young girls can only be tested at a river.
You understand that when we're talking about the river, we refer to purity, to cleanness, and to nature, which are the things that we also talk about when we refer to a virgin. So that's why to us it is very important that when we are doing the process, it's done where we can be able to relate to our nature at the same time to our culture. And when we are doing the process, we don't just do it in any river. We are doing it in a flowing river because before we do the process, we must ensure that the ladies first bath on the river and then we can partake on that activity.
In a society faced by many social ills, Inkciyo also plays an integral role in preparing both girls and boys to become responsible adults. Both genders are taught about issues like gender-based violence and femicide, as well as drug and alcohol abuse. Inkciyo Eastern Cape believes this is crucial in shaping social norms, behaviors, and attitudes.
I have learned a lot about the things that men do to abuse women. I know that is not right because women bring children into the world and we cannot as men kill our own future by going around ill-treating and abusing women.
And we wanted to educate young people about our culture because you will understand that in the Eastern Cape we have many social issues that are affecting young people, from drugs to teenage pregnancy and alcohol abuse. So through the program, we hope that we'll be able to alleviate those challenges, at the same time to educate young people about our culture, because the aim of our initiative is to ensure that we go back to our roots for the benefit of the next generation.
Although it has been practiced for centuries, the custom has evolved. The modern day Inkciyo is distinct. This 85-year-old was also intombi Inkciyo until she got married. She says the custom has changed and is no longer practiced the same as in the olden days.
This thing called Inkciyo was already there when I was born. I don't know when it was started. We had parents who looked after us while being part of Inkciyo. My mother would tell me while wearing Inkciyo that I must not do as I please. She would say she wanted me to stay pure. Inkciyo looked after me. I didn't know how we did that because I thought I was the one looking after myself. But the elderly knew that if Inkciyo was not looking after you, signs will show. Our mothers had times to call each other and gather around and decide to test your virginity if they suspect that you're no longer a virgin.
Banawo amaxesha omama abadala bobisana abiza itshomi yakhe mangasijonge lo mntana ndiyamkrokrela ingathi akasenzi intombi.
Besides instilling the values of Ubuntu, a love of culture, and their virtues of staying pure, Inkciyo also encourages girls to be confident about their bodies.
I grew up insecure about myself, so it helped me to gain self-esteem and confidence. And also I have learned more about my culture, traditions and customs, because I only knew my only surname and clan, but I couldn't dwell much to know further about it. So by joining Inkciyo Eastern Cape, I've learned more about all those things.
We have parents that they There are parents here who don't even have their children taking part in Inkciyo Eastern Cape, but they came to support us. At Inkciyo Eastern Cape, they encourage us by giving us certificates to show that they appreciate what we are doing and that they love us.
This enthusiasm of young people to learn more about their culture and traditions fills the elders with hope.
Kamnandi sibuhlungu kakhulu kuba abantu abatsha bangazibandakanyi nenkcubeko ngoba ukwakude kudala phamandulo kokhokho bethu.
We are disheartened by the fact that young people do not engage in cultural activities because for centuries our forebears practiced Inkciyo. Even girls from great places took part in Inkciyo so they can be a good example to other girls and boys of the nation. Even when girls came back from fetching firewood, their mothers would inspect them. Even when girls went for a sleepover at a friend's house, their mothers will test their virginity when they come back so that the girls remain pure and not damaged.
Inkciyo Eastern Cape aims to spread the initiative throughout the province. At the moment, there are young girls from areas like Xhorha, East London, Mthatha, Dabankulu and Lusikisiki who are part of Inkciyo Eastern Cape. Fundiswa Mhlekude, SABC News, Xhorha.